All right, guys, here we go. Finally with hole number 6 of Ikagai Springs. Let's get this one posted and finish off this course. So this is a par 4, tough hole to get an eagle. The only time I've really gotten it is in the daily challenge. First off, I'm going to show you my regular line. So I like to go light glide just to make sure I have enough distance to cover the water. If there's a big headwind, then I'll throw a water skip now, so slide to the left, middle chevron right under that tree, and then put just a little bit of anhyzer to kind of flex around that tree. Ideally, you hit right of this orange tree there, but this is off to the left. This is a pretty common miss behind this rock, so definitely helps to be good at the upshot from this spot. I'm going to throw the PD from here. Just throw it up there and let it kind of fade back towards the basket. This is looking pretty good, and usually this is a pretty easy birdie. You can definitely get into some trouble off the tee and tough winds, and that second shot can get tricky depending on where you end up off the tee. But for the most part, almost everyone on the card is going to be able to get the birdie here. Here we go with the light glide again. This is a bigger right to left wind, so this is going to push us off. This is another tough spot to end up way over here. I think we got clear of most of the stuff, so we should be able to. It's just more of a blind shot. You kind of have to just throw it around the corner. I'm going to throw the Explorer, Instinct, same thing. Whatever one you bag, if you bag one of them. But there you go, just toss it up there, get the birdie. Again, that's slide to the left, light glide. In most winds, it's going to have plenty of distance to clear the water, so you don't have to worry about the water. You just don't want to miss to the right like this one. Can get into some trouble. You can even bounce back into the water like that. So that's out of bounds, so that's what you don't want to do. If anything, missing left is easier or better. Again, it makes that upshot kind of tough, but it's still better than hitting those rocks on the right and going out of bounds. This looks like just barely going to slide by the rocks. This is kind of the angle you want to go after this green. You can see the pin. You got a much kind of more open approach. I'm just going to throw the Vandal kind of straight at it and let it slide up there for an easy birdie. As far as getting the eagle on this hole, actually with this wind, let's go glide water skip gold. So if you're worried about carrying and you don't want to change your line, what I've been doing is just pulling out the water skip, throwing my same line, and then just skipping it up and over. I used to have to kind of change my line and throw a forehand when there's a big headwind, but now I just throw the water skip. And then if you're trying to eagle, you can do kind of a low flex shot. Ideally, you go just left of that tree like that. A little bit of a pause there. Skip it up. You want to be a little more right of this, but we'll have a look here. Still 243, so it's definitely not an easy one. That was a 2 wind. If you get a big 3 tailwind, you can get it a lot closer, but it's definitely not. Get in there. This is the Sphy. Oh, just over. If you get a big 3 wind, kind of like this, and you keep it just on the right line, you can get way up there by the basket. Let's see if we can get it done. And that's going to be your best chance. This is looking really good. No! Dang it. Hit that tree. That was on a good line. You can kind of see the potential of that shot. From 317, I'm going to throw the Accurate Roll Sapphire. Might be a little short. I think that had it. And that big wind, in 1 or 2 winds, I probably would have thrown the PD there. But let's try to get the eagle just kind of on my regular line and show you the different distances. So if you can get inside of 300, this one's going to be right about 300, I think, 295. So I'm going to throw the Accurate Roll Sapphire from about like 290 to 310, 305. Get in there. Oh, just overshot. From about 305 to 315 or so, I'm going to throw the PD, and then 320, 325, 330 max, I'm going to throw the Accurate Glide Sapphire. This one's going to skip off there. This is probably going to get us within Explorer or Instinct range at 275. It should have enough distance. Got to kind of bend it around the corner a little bit with this shot. Oh, that's going to be a little short. But again, the best chance for eagle is that big tailwind with the glide skip, and see if you can get it just right. But this is just kind of my normal line. Maybe if you really need a stroke and it's the last hole or something, you got to go for it. Or it's early on and you want to give it a go, but it's a risky bid. 290, so that's accurate roll sapphire distance. Should have plenty. Dang it, that looked good too. I don't know if I'm going to get one of those. I might have to just wait for the 3 wind and try to get it with the glide skip, because it's it's definitely a tough throw in. Don't want this video to be too long. Again, light glide right off the tee. Try to get right of this big rock, then you have an ideal upshot. We're going to go for it with the PD. See if we can knock it in with my favorite disc. Oh yeah. No, just to the right. That looked good the whole way. Got a 2 tailwind, right to left a little bit, so it makes it hard to keep it. I might even throw turn glide on that type of a shot just to keep it more straight, but we got a nice kiss off that rock. 277, good explorer distance. Again, I only have 2 instincts, so my third bag, the starter bag, I have an explorer instead of the instinct. I'm not sure why I have this bag right now. It's just the one I had when I started recording this. Come on, we got to get this to go. So with this distance, probably going to be like 320, so we'll try the accurate glide sapphire. We definitely need a little more distance than the PD can provide. And still going to be short. Nice line though. And again, almost all these, when I'm missing, are going out of bounds. So here we go, we got a nice big 3 wind. See if we can turn it just before that tree. Oh yeah, missed that tree. Again, it's off to the left a little bit, but we should have a look. Not as close as you can get, but we got a decent look at 236. I think I'm gonna go with the Warship forehand. I think that might give me the best bet. I was thinking about the Svi backhand and turning it into it, but let's try the forehand with the Warship. And dang it, just short, just right. Give me another big wind. There we go. Come on. Just left of this tree. Perfect. Oh, that looks good. Get past that tree. This is more like it. Oh, and we're going to get a roll. Get away from the wall. Get away from it. That's going to be like 150 or so. 108. That's what I'm talking about. Let's not ruin this. 108 for eagle. I might run that if I can get that in multiplayer, if I get this close. I've been farther away for birdie than this. Get in there. Nice. So there's the eagle on Ikagai Springs 9. Definitely one of the harder ones to get. See if we can get back to back. Not a big 3 wind, but it's a 2 wind. See if we can make it. Don't hit that tree. Oh, we went to the right of it. Big skip. Hey, that's not too shabby. We might have a look. What do we got? 250? Oh, exactly 250. All right, we'll go with the Warship again. It should have enough carry with this right to left 2 wind. Go in. Oh, just missed. All right, y'all, there you go. There's Ikagai Springs, hole number 9. This is how to eagle air ace every single hole. Let me know in the comments what course you want me to do next. I need to get rolling on this and finish all the courses. So, yeah, let me know what you're interested in. I've done most of the courses up until Ikagai Springs, but haven't done all of them afterwards. So take a look at the ones I've done and let me know which ones you need the most help with, and we'll knock those out next. But as always, guys, thanks for watching me play some DGV.